What I'm really curious here, because when I first, stumbled across the cholinergic anti-inflammatory pathway in the literature, I mean, it blew my mind. You mentioned it briefly, and I think that mechanism in sort of like how does this allostatic flux impact this cholinergic pathway that seems to kind of regulate a lot of inflammatory processes. I'm sort of questioning how centralized that pathway, regulated by the tone of the vagus nerve and, the implications for, we're in a chronic disease epidemic. So if we have this massive nerve that so profoundly regulates the inflammatory cascade, I mean, that seems pretty important, especially when you think about, was it like 2005? I think vagus nerve stimulators were approved for treatment-resistant depression by the FDA or something like that.
Yeah, you're right. It was around 2005, 2006 where it started for epilepsy, and those were the implanted devices. And then treatment-resistant depression came very soon after that. So let's talk about this system, the cholinergic anti-inflammatory pathway or reflex. So what this is it's the body's innate regulatory pathway that runs through the parasympathetic system primarily, and it's regulated through the vagus nerve being kind of the linchpin to this entire system. So if we think of the vagus nerve as being the connecting piece between the immune cells and the brain, I think that is the best way to understand how this whole system works.